This is the country where your people cheer on some of the world's greatest cricket players.
From Sandeep Manhas and Ashwin Kanaka Medala.
Welcome to the weekly roundup, and the season starters, well, they're getting closer and closer every week, aren't they? We've got a bit of news to catch up on from last year, just a few stragglers that we didn't tell you about, and it's all looking good here at the Phoenix.
Who's that at Cow Corner?
So with us away on tour and Mark skippering the team for the last game of the season was awarding Coyley with his Phoenix cap. A great effort from the guys that just come up short by 24 runs and a victory for Egham. Congratulations to Charlotte on her Young Coach of the Year award. Gary gets a mention for having the worst bag at the Oval, and Rich very nearly got a syrup award as he shouted out because he genuinely thought this was Baz. Lovely to see Isaac's face of joy when Tom wins the money on the pop-up pirate game.
Let's have a look at the Fantasy League.
The 2025 Fantasy League winner was Matty, and it was a close run thing and went right down to the wire with Rosie running him close in second place, and it's probably the closest finish we've ever had, with Adam in third as well, not too far away. Now, although Rosie is the runner-up, he is our overall most effective Fantasy League player. Kian in second place, yours truly in third, although I'm the only one out of those four who's never won it. And Matty there, although he's about fifth or sixth, just note that Matty's only been playing it 3 years and we've been playing it 4. Hall of Fame looks like this with Kian, then Rosie, then Tom, then Matty, the winners of the competition. And thank you so much to Jamie for doing this all for us, as he does every year. You know your Phoenix well this week. Frimley Phoenix League centuries and 50s. How many of each do you think we got in 2025? And as a follow-on, how many fifers do you think we took in 2025 as well? We'll give you the answers shortly. We were back at the Mitchett Centre for last season's awards evening, and it was really good to see so many members of Friends who attended, and thank you so much for all your support. Now to kick off, Alan was handing out a number of Division 4 winners' medals to those who didn't attend the presentation by Jill at the last home game against Dogmersfield. Congratulations to Neil, Alistair and Suez for their contribution to a fantastic season for the Ones. Now Sam picked up first team batsman of the year with 3 league centuries this season and a new club record of 180 not out, and that was all despite breaking his thumb this year. Danny Boy picked up Rose's award for twos batsman with 332 runs, 350s and a highest score of 82. Collecting both awards for the batsmen and the bowlers was our Ryan, scoring 283 runs for the threes this year and also taking 22 league wickets. Picked up Sandeep's first team bowler of the year, 32 wickets, best of 5 for 25. Second team bowler of the year, well, Dan was back up as well with 16 wickets and a best of 5 for 30. Now the Chairman's Award, well, for 17 league appearances and also scoring his maiden first century, had to be Jabley. After paying a great tribute, Alan awarded the Ones Captain's Award to Kian Balgo-Boy, but unfortunately he wasn't there that evening. Baz was flying in from Kenya and had just landed, so I gave away the Twos Captain's Award to Charles George, and then it was Ryan who come up and said a few words and awarded the Threes Captain's Award this year to Suez. Now with Matty away on anniversary duties, it was my job to give out the Sunday Captain's Award, and that went to John Haslam. And the last award of the evening is always the Ashy, someone who's got a strike rate lower than Ash this year. Well, it was a tight run thing, but again it was Kian that won the award and he wasn't there to collect it, but this happened.
Hello, Ian. Long time no see.
Mr. Pigden, I can't believe it. Someone said you was dead.
All the way from West Sussex, Kian arrived, and pictures, especially with a very proud dad. With the awards over and the task of rescuing Dan from trying to join the choir in the other room, we were ready for the quiz. So thank you very much to Gary for a fantastic quiz, and even after that the night went on and we just chatted and drunk and caught up on a lot of good stuff for next season. Obligatory silly photo and a great picture of Ray on there with the Div 4 trophy. Brilliant news as we're back with the Phoenix Cup at Gordon's School this year, and it's even bigger and better. Well done, Matty, for putting all this together as always, and we'll give you more details a bit closer to the time and how you can get involved in this brilliant cricketing event. So it's back and time to reveal how many League 50s and centuries we got in 2025. Well, there were 4 centuries and 25 50s in our league games. And comparing that to last year, well, there were 5 centuries and 26 last year, and then all batting, covering all our Sundays and midweeks as well. Still the 4 centuries, but 36 50s. How many fifers did we take in 2025? Well, there we are, it was 4, and that's compared to 9 in the league last year, but all-time bowling this year, we got another one in either the midweek or the Sundays. Just a reminder, these are still the records of the highest run victories. For the first, it's against Greyshot back in 2022, and then 2024, 275 for the 2s, that's the club record, and the 3s, I reckon that'll be beaten this year with 67 runs. We thank you for playing.
Captain, my captain.
Sit down, Mr. Anderson.
Here are our captains for the 2026 season, and it's Alan who continues with the first team for the 6th year and looking for glory again. And after their promotion last year, it'll be Rosie that's leading the 2s in Division 6. It's Ryan that stays as 3's captain in Division 7. After the success of last year, Matty stays as Sunday captain. And no change for Pope Cup or midweek captain as Rosie continues at the helm. So here are the Phoenix 2026 captains. Thank you so much for Sagar for his support in this process, and thank you everybody for contributing.
Let's take a look at next week's fixtures.
Pre-season friendlies kick off this Sunday as it's an inter-club game at Frimley Green Rec. Are you free?
Hang on, there's 28 names now there. I only picked 26.
Well, that's the list you gave me.
Tony Edges, York City, I didn't pick him, love.
You must have, Mike. I wouldn't have put him down otherwise.
I've heard of him, have I? And who's this clown, Ron Benson, Plymouth Argyle?
I copied the list you gave me.
Oh, come on, Margaret. Tell me where it says Benson and Hedges on that.
Ron Benson and Tony Hedges.
And if your name's on the list, then for goodness sake, update it on Spond.
Well, I don't know much about Frimley Phoenix Cricket Club, but I think they're rubbish.
August 2024, let's take a look against Hazelmere and Pradge's Fife.
Oh yes, late in swing and through the keyhole. The 2 in 2, and it's a rampage. Prash has a chance for a hat-trick. And fended off. And there's another wicket. Ah, that's a fantastic delivery by Praj. Straight through the block hole and taken the leg stump. Graft. Praj coming around the wicket. Ah, once again through the block hole. A lovely Yorker. The bat went down to it, but still got through. A lovely delivery from Praj.
You know, I don't think they play well, they don't bat well, they don't bowl well, but I hope they're having a good time anyway.
If you bought the tickets to try and win a Toyota in their prize draw, this is how much we raised, £265, beating our target of the 250. Thank you so much for playing and really appreciate your support. Prince of Wales Beer Festival sees George, Dimmers and Terry. Looks like they've had a few. Frimley Green Carnival this year. Really like to get involved and we'll talk about it a bit later on, but I think our presence could really be good. As you know, Mark was in the wars last year, had to have a nasty operation on his finger. And is it straight? No, he still can't straighten it, but it's really good to have him back. Update from Alex, well, he's living in Norfolk, teaching and plodding along, although that's not Norfolk in the background. He won the league last year, so he's playing cricket and scored a 52 not out, which is his first ever 50. Remembrance commemoration started early last year, where we paid our respects to all those cricketers who'd lost their lives in all wars at St George's Chapel in Ypres. Remembrance Sunday saw Ryan and I join Delwyn to place a wreath at St Andrew's Church in Frimley Green. A big thank you to all of those who supported Richard at Hawley, as we also laid a wreath at the Memorial Hall. We will remember them. Who throws the shapes at Phoenix? That's what we want to know.
Who's the best dancer at Frimley Phoenix, do you think?
Saga. I'd go with you, Rob. Yogi Bear.
I reckon Adam Dukes. He's got the moves.
My dad.
Proswell from what I've seen from everyone. Braz, yeah.
Oh, I think I'd go with Big Sam Warren.
Good question. I think Saga. I think Rob Fryer.
Best dance, I'll tell you who it's definitely not. It's not me. Probably Kian, and it got a bit all Matty, a bit of that Caribbean samba type stuff.
Dancer.
Oh, watch out!
I'm going to say Sandy because I think after a bottle of whiskey,
Yeah. Well, this is living proof from tour that it's definitely not me.
Well, hopefully you can exchange your dancing shoes for your cricket stuff if we can get the inter-club game on next week and the weather is very kind to us. We're going to finish on our winter nets, which has gone so well this year at a great venue there at Farnborough Hill. And then if you are a nerd, then don't forget to stay right till the end because we've got some stat stuff for you as well. So we'll see you next week. God willing, come on you Phoenix.
Adult Winter Nets was a massive success and all the guys were put through their paces to blast those cobwebs away. Having great facilities is so important and some weeks we had over 30 members turning up. Also a number of new signings returning to the game after a stint away, as well as players moving across from other clubs.
Deep in the forest, under the fog, armies surround us, waiting for dark, wearing the Ryan masks like a shield. I know they're coming, I know they're here. Oh, that light, oh, is bright. Sleep for today, but tomorrow we fight. Tomorrow we fight. Tomorrow we fight.
2025 Ienson League highest run scorers sees Sam Warren in there in fourth position. Only played 14 games because of a broken thumb, but 849 runs and a decent average of 77.18, 300s, 350s. What a brilliant effort. Sam does top the Division 4 highest run scorers, but only by a couple of runs to Oliver Hickman. And in fourth place, we've got Sammy on 457 runs, and Alan also creeping in there in the top 6, 437. And our top 5 2025 league scorers see Sam, then Sammy, then Alan, but then Jabley coming in. What a great season he's had. 343 runs, and Rosie in 5th position with 332. And highest run scorers in all formats, well, it's still Sam, Sammy, Joe Warren in there as well at 3, Rosie in at 4, and Tom in at 5. And finally, the highest individual innings, well, it was Sam Warren with his 180 not out that broke the club record. Sam again with a 136 and a 132 not out. Jab's the only other person to score 100 last season with a brilliant 111, and Sam coming in there as well with 97. Next week, we'll have a look at our bowlers.